Students, now the third equation, magnesium hydroxide plus HCl giving you magnesium chloride plus water. MgOH twice plus HCl giving you MgCl2 plus H2O. How do we begin, students? Correct. We first draw the table. In the table, we mention elements, reactants on LHS, product on RHS. A quick recap through all these steps. Students, please note these steps are listed so that you understand how do we go about with the balancing of the equations. It is not compulsory to write these steps. These steps are needed to be followed for balancing the equation. So you can see on the left hand side we have the equation which has to be balanced, and for that we first draw the table, and in the table we will now list the elements. So starting, we have the first one, magnesium, oxygen, hydrogen, chlorine. Now let's count the number of atoms. Mg1, O2, H2 plus 1, 3, Cl1. Now move to the product side. Mg1, oxygen 1, hydrogen 2 and Cl2. Students, please remember you have to count the number of atoms in the same order the way it is given on the reactant side. Now look at the atoms. We see that magnesium is balanced. Oxygen, hydrogen and chlorine are not balanced. Now starting with the compound having maximum number of elements or number of atoms. So in magnesium hydroxide, magnesium is balanced. Oxygen and hydrogen are not balanced. Let's begin with oxygen. 1 2s are. So what do we do? On the product side, we write 2 where we see the element oxygen. So where is O? O is in H2O. So we put a 2 in front of H2O and rewrite the equation. MgOH twice plus HCl giving you MgCl2 plus 2H2O. Let's count the atoms again. All the atoms will remain same. Where we have made the change, there we need to count. So now hydrogen on the product side will be 2 2s are 4. Magnesium is 1. Oxygen is 2. And hydrogen is 4. Cl is 2. What do we see, students? Magnesium, oxygen are balanced. Hydrogen, chlorine are unbalanced. So chlorine 1 2s will give you 2. This coefficient 2 you will write in front of the reactant HCl. So the equation will look MgOH2 plus 2HCl giving you MgCl2 plus 2H2O. Let's count again. Mg1, O2, H2 plus 2H, 4 and Cl is also 2. Now let's have a look. Magnesium 1 on both the sides, oxygen 2 on both the sides, hydrogen 4 on both the sides and chlorine 2 on both the sides. So our equation is now balanced. What do? Right, we write the balanced equation along with the physical states. MgOH twice solid plus 2HCl aqueous. Students, when hydrochloric acid is mixed with water, we write it as aqueous. If we take concentrated acid, we write it as liquid. So here hydrochloric acid is in aqueous form because we have added water and made it dilute. MgCl2 aqueous. Why? Because it is a solid and in this reaction it is in the form of a solution. So this solid has been dissolved in water in form of a solution. We write aqueous. AQ is the solution form of the salt and H2O water is in liquid state. Clear? We move to the next one. This is your textual question. Textbook page 46, question 7, sub question A. H2S2O7 plus H2O giving you H2SO4. H2SO4 students, what is it? Right, sulfuric acid. But this is something new. You can see they are almost double compared to sulfuric acid. So this compound H2S2O7 is known as disulfuric acid. How do we begin? Right, we first start with the table. Draw the table for elements, reactants, products. Quick look at all the steps. Count. Before counting, we list the elements. Hydrogen, sulfur, oxygen. Again, hydrogen and oxygen are repeated. So we basically have only 3 elements. Now let's start with counting. 2 plus 2, 4 hydrogen, 2 sulfur, 7 plus 1, 8 oxygen on the reactant side. Let's go to the product side. 2 hydrogen, 1 sulfur, 4 oxygen. So students, what do you see? We start with the compound which has maximum number of atoms, and in that we see that all the 3 elements, the atoms are twice of that on the product side. So what do you do on the product side? You multiply with 2. So 1 2s are, 2 2s are, 4 2s are. It means the same. You can choose any one. Where do we put this 2 on the product side? Correct. In front of H2SO4 and write the equation. So we have H2S2O7 plus H2O, and this 2 we place it in front of H2SO4. Now again let's count the atoms after this change. 2 2s are 4. Sulfur has also become 2. Oxygen 4 2s are 8. So what do you see on the left and right? The atoms of all the elements are equal. So the equation is balanced. And we now write the balanced equation as the answer. H2S2O7 in liquid form plus H2O in liquid form gives you 2H2SO4 in liquid form. So the liquid over here mentions or specifies that disulfuric acid as well as sulfuric acid have been taken in the concentrated form. This is already mentioned in the question, so students, don't worry. You will get the hang of it as and when we solve more and more equations and we see more and more reactions. Now we move to the next sub question. B. SO2 plus H2S giving you S plus H2O. Now in this case, again we begin with the table. Before we draw the table, students, do you know the names of these compounds? Yes? Correct. This is sulfur dioxide, hydrogen sulfide, sulfur and water. Now we first draw the table: elements, reactants, products. A quick look at the steps, and then we list the elements: sulfur, oxygen, hydrogen. On the reactant side, 1 and 1, 2 sulfur, 2 oxygen, 2 hydrogen. Move to the product side, 1 sulfur, 1 oxygen, 2 hydrogen. So if you see, hydrogen is balanced, sulfur and oxygen need to be balanced. So any one we can multiply with 2. So we start with oxygen, 1 2s are, and we place 2 in front of H2O. Students, you remember why did we make this choice? Because sulfur on the product side is in pure form. It is in form of element. It is not as a compound. It is an element. So whenever we have a choice, we leave the element for the last because it is easier. And that is why we chose hydrogen in place of sulfur to start the balancing with. So we write the equation SO2 plus H2S giving you S plus 2H2O. Again we start counting the atoms. We have 1 sulfur, 2 2s are 4 hydrogen, 2 oxygen and 2 2s are 4 hydrogen. Now if you look over the table, the oxygen and hydrogen is yet to be balanced, and even sulfur has to be balanced. So what do we do now? We again go to hydrogen, 2 2s are 4. So on the reactant side, we place 2 in front of H2S and write the equation as SO2 plus 2H2S plus giving you S plus 2H2O. Count the atoms again. 2 has become 3. How? 1 sulfur, 2 sulfur. Then oxygen is still 2 and hydrogen has become 2 2s are 4. So what do we observe? That oxygen and hydrogen are balanced on the left and the right hand side. Only sulfur is yet to be balanced. Being in element form, it is very simple. We just have to multiply 1 by 3 and you get 3 and 3 on both the side, and we place this 3 in front of sulfur on the product side. So you have SO2 plus 2H2S giving you 3S plus H2O. The final count now: 3 sulfur, 2 oxygen, 2 2s are 4 hydrogen. The students, it is balanced. So the equation is now balanced because the number of atoms of elements on reactant as well as product side is equal. We mentioned the balanced equation with the physical states. So SO2 and hydrogen sulfide, both are gases, but hydrogen sulfide gas is dissolved in water. In presence of water, it has become aqueous, giving you solid sulfur and water in liquid form. So students, you are clear? Now we move to the next one.